Hello, my lovely peaches. I think I'm live. Hmm. Hello. My first scheduled live. So I don't know if you read the description. I have some questions I've already decided to ask for this live stream. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the Q&A if you're here. Looks like somebody popped in and then left. So, hello, goodbye. Okay, so I am going to ask the questions. I'm looking down at my phone. By the way, look at this really cool, super beautiful case, as well as this beautiful pop socket. Okay, so the first question is, why do I have this channel? The reason I have this channel is because I love to talk about many things, and this is an outlet for me to do that. And some of the stuff I share publicly for free, and some of the deep dives are on my Patreon for patrons. And if you want to know more all about that, you can look at my most recent video, which, let's see if I can find what it's called real quick, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see if I can pull it up while we're streaming. Okay, so new name and content description, Love Dreaming Peach. If you want to know all about what kind of content that I like to talk about, there's a lot of description there. But that's the reason I have this channel. Second question, do I believe that you can manifest any specific person regardless of circumstances? Hello, hi, how are you? I'm doing this Q&A of questions that I've already put in the description. If you have a question, please type it in a comment or put it in the Q&A, and I'm happy to answer it. So, do I believe that people can manifest any specific person regardless of circumstances? The answer is no. I do not believe that. I do believe that people have free will, which is kind of my last question I have on the list. But I do believe that people have free will, which means that they can choose you or they can choose to not choose you. And I believe that just as I have a right to turn down or turn away anybody I don't want, everybody else also has that ability. I am going to pop up my little be right back sign. Just for 1 second, I want to actually just test it out. Oh, I hope it's not backwards. So cute and like high schoolish, middle schoolish. But anyway, okay, so that's how I feel about. And then the next question is, do you believe that circumstances matter when it comes to manifesting? And again, it's relative. I think that people who say circumstances don't matter no matter what, I think that they are delusional, because obviously some circumstances matter and you can't manifest anything, and there are physical limitations. So a lot of people who talk about manifesting, they go to this place that seems to me to be really fantasy world, and I happen to have lived a lot of my life in fantasy world. But when it comes to manifesting, there has to be some balance between something that you want to manifest in your dreams and something that's somewhat feasible in reality. So, do circumstances matter? It's all relative. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes we have the ability to change our circumstances, and that's available, but it's not always possible. So that's how I feel about that. And then the next question is, what do you mean by the phrase manifest your right SP? So many people again talk about you can manifest any SP, any specific person you want to, regardless of circumstances. And what I believe is you can absolutely manifest the right specific person for you. And they just popped on. You absolutely can manifest a significant partner, a significant person, a special person, but that doesn't mean that it can be, Bob down the road. Something Neville Goddard said, I have a video about it, is you don't want that man or no man. You want to be in a happy relationship. And I deeply believe that. And I feel that a lot of people take Neville Goddard's teachings and they twist it into this fantasy delusion, which is not what he ever taught. He did not teach that you can get any man you want or any person you want, no matter what. He said you can get the happy relationship. You can get that happy relationship no matter what, but you have to often let go of this person who you might think is the person. They're not the person. And then the final question is, what do I believe about free will? And all of that ties this all together. I'm going to take a water sip. Water break. What I think about free will is that everybody has free will. And my understanding of free will is I believe that we are vibrational beings. We are all vibrational beings. We are a physical manifestation of a vibrational being. And our physical human selves, we have free will. Our vibrational being, which is connected to us, that is your source of higher power or whatever, in my opinion. That vibrational being has its own purpose, which is our ultimate purpose. It has its own desires, it has its own connections, it has its own right person that is right for it. And then we, as physical human beings, have the free will to follow our inner guidance or higher guidance or our soul or our vibrational being's purpose. We have the free will to do what we were meant to do, what our vibrational being wants us to do, and then goodbye. And we also have the power to free will to not do that. So, my version of what I believe free will means is we all are physical beings who have the ability to do what our higher guidance wants us to do or not. And that's where free will comes. So, again, when it comes to a specific person and manifesting a specific person, you might feel, oh, Bob over there is seriously the best person for me, or, Sally is the person that I want. And maybe your higher being, your inner vibrational being is saying, yeah, that's true. But Bob and Sally have free will to be with you or not. Just like you have free will to be with somebody or not. There might be somebody who's a much better match for you, but you have the free will to choose them or not choose them, and they have the free will to choose you or not. So, no, I do not believe you can manifest any specific person regardless of circumstances because we have free will. We have the ability to say no. We also have the ability to say yes. So, if you really want to be happy in life, the answer is not trying to manifest a specific person regardless of circumstances, because that's usually obsession, fixation, abuse, narcissism. It's like, I refuse to let you go, even though you said no. And nothing good comes from that. True love, happy love, healthy love, in my opinion, is two mutually desiring people who said, I want to manifest a relationship and I choose you. And then you say, and I choose you as well. So I just went through those few questions that I had written in my description of this video. I see it's been almost 10 minutes now, and there was a couple people who popped in, and I see that they've also popped out. So with that, I am going to let myself end this stream, and I will plan another one soon, and hopefully it'll be something interesting to you. So you'll pop in and you'll stay, and you'll make it more interactive. It's a lot more fun if you leave questions. If you are interested in this topic and you'd like to interact in the next one, whether it's you leave a question in the comment that I can get to, whether or not you're on live, I can answer it in my next stream. So between now, right now it's Thursday, November 10th, 2022. It is 2:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will probably do another stream next Thursday around the same time. I don't know yet. I have to like work out what that schedule will be, but please leave questions, leave comments. I would love to be more interactive and to start to create a community of Love Dreaming Peach, lovely peaches. I see a lot of people online who talk about manifesting specific people, manifesting your dreams, manifesting all the things you want. And I believe that that's possible. And I also have a kind of like, I do live in the fantasy world, but then I also feel like there has to be, you have to be connected to a pragmatic, like real world as well. And so that's my kind of perspective on the whole thing. Okay, with that, I will click end stream and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.